Hey guys, it's Bishozzy here, and welcome to episode 40 of the Berlin Dynamo series. Now, today's episode, it's actually going to be a really interesting one. Of course, we've got this episode, and then we've got the final episode of the season. And I mean, honestly, if you look at our league table form, I'll move the face cam down the bottom there. We're actually looking pretty good for promotion. The automatic spots we're a little bit far away from. But we're only 2 points behind Regensburg, who currently sit in third place in that promotion playoff spot. Yeah, 2 points. So, as you can see, we're in sixth place at the moment, 44 points, same as Hamburg. And then just above us are Dusseldorf on 45 points. So, yeah, if we'd actually won the last game, we would technically be above Regensburg in third place. So I'll go over the recent fixtures. Of course, the last episode was Kaiserslautern and the big win over Braunschweig. We actually managed to beat Dusseldorf. 1-0 victory away from home as well. Pavicic, 88th minute. As you can tell, I was very, very happy. Very happy just to keep a clean sheet as well, especially after that 5-2 victory. Newland's back in goals, 7.7 match rating for him. He's just that good. He at the moment feels, like I've said last episode, like the only, was it last episode? Might have been the episode before that actually. But he feels like the only goalkeeper I can actually be comfortable with. And it's a really weird feeling. Anyway, the next game against Elversberg, we beat them 4-1 at home. Very convincing victory. We did concede late on, but, you know, we got the job done, essentially. Pavicic once again on the score sheet there, opening the scoring. Rosema with an assist, then getting himself a goal as well in the 20th minute. They then scored an own goal, which was good for us. Rosema actually had a goal disallowed before halftime, and then Gel got our fourth goal for us there with a penalty. Like I said, 10 minutes later or so, 12 minutes later, they did get themselves a goal back, but we're already 4-1 up. Happy days. The next game was a 2-1 victory away from home against Bochum. Very good victory here as well. And as you can see, 92nd minute winner from Heinzen. Very good goal. Very good to actually see him on the score sheet. But as you can see, Rosema opened the scoring. They had a goal disallowed sort of straight after it. They then equalised in that second half there, 57th minute. Gel missed a penalty for us to potentially go ahead. 6 match rating for Gel there as well. Very, very unlike him and very disappointing. But then, yeah, Heinzen coming off the bench to replace Pavicic, who also was pretty underwhelming. And yeah, managing to get himself the winner in stoppage time. And unfortunately, the most recent game played against 15th place Paderborn, a 2-1 loss at home as well. We just didn't play very well. It's pretty simple. To be fair, they had 2 shots on target, 2 goals from 4 shots on target. That's sort of fair enough. As you can see, our XG was pretty low. Rosema getting himself a goal there, with Mbala getting an assist. And Newland's actually got a 7.4. So realistically, he saved the penalty there in the 74th minute as well, to even keep us in the game. Yeah, very frustrating. Because like I said, that would have put us into the promotion playoff in our first season back in 2 Bundesliga. That would have been huge. Anyway, like I said, I'm very, very happy with where we are at the moment. I mean, we're going to try and push for the promotion playoff spot. But either way, I don't care if we get it or not. I'm very happy with how the season's gone so far. And let's get into the lineup here today. We're versing Chemnitzer. Theoretically, it's an away game, but we should be winning this one. They're 18th place at the moment. They're probably going to get relegated, and we need to make sure that we win. We win this game. Anyway, in goals, Newlands. Barsland's going to be right back today. He started to play a little bit better, and then as of recently, last sort of 2 games, he's been dreadful again. Matsus and Naranjo's coming back in after missing last game. Mputhi played. Prevel's been, his usual self, not very good. He was actually all right for a little bit as well when we were getting those wins in between the 2 episodes. And like I said, last game before that as well, dreadful. Pavicic is now sort of becoming naturalized on this left-hand side. As you can see there, he's sort of competent. He'll get there, which is good. He's also not actually natural on the right-hand side either. More of an attacking right winger. But anyway, Veloso dos Santos box-to-box, Dantas, centre mid, DLP. Mbala's going to be the winger today. And then, as always, Gel and Rosema are going to start up top for us. All right, here we go. Chemnitzer, they got promoted with us this season. Very different seasons for both of the clubs. So recent form standings, Chemnitzer are in 16th and we're first, apparently. Even with that loss. Yeah, that's how good our form is at the moment. I know we just suffered a defeat, but theoretically we're doing really well, which is why we're now sort of in contention for that promotion playoff spot. When our goal for this season was to just avoid being relegated back down. So we're definitely succeeding, which I sort of feel like I haven't really said too much throughout the series. Obviously getting promoted from 3 leaguers, it's a very good thing, but I feel like it's almost a pretty easy thing as well, if that makes sense, due to the reserve squads. Anyway, we're coming forward here. Pavicic, he manages to finish. He's going to be onside, I believe, and that is 1-0 in the first minute. Definitely a pretty bad error there from Chemnitzer. Probably one of the reasons why they're going to be relegated. And with that goal, I know it's early as anything, but we're actually up into third. There we go. And we're coming forward again. Pavicic to Mbala. Barsland, can he go back to Mbala? Going to go himself. Back to Mbala. Good cross. Gel. 2-0. 11th minute. We're looking good today, which we definitely weren't looking good last game, so I'm very happy with that. We just looked very, I don't know what the word would be. Maybe demotivated almost to an extent. Very sluggish. Anyway, we got Naranjo, the captain here. Gel dropping deep. We got Dantas, Prevel. I think left back is definitely a position we need to strengthen next season, as Rosema loses the ball. And then I think we need another striker. We can always get strikers on loan, but I'd prefer not to. I mean, goalkeeper, that's arguably the most important position for us at the moment. And Newlands, unfortunately for us, is on loan. Kind of hoping that we might get a little bit of a transfer budget, because we will be staying in the division. Very lucky not to concede there. They actually hit the post. But we're going to get some decent prize money because we are going to finish, sort of up the top of the table. I know I forgot to change my cam back to the top there. So we're going to get, maybe 10 million, somewhere around there, I would say. I think if you win the league in first place, you get something like, it's either 12 or 14 million, something like that. So I'm very sort of curious to see if we do finish in like the top 4, maybe top 5, if I'll get about 10. That'd be pretty sweet. And go a long way to making sure we can push for promotion in the future and actually try and get into the Bundesliga. All right, Chemnitz. So they're actually playing pretty well at the moment, although we do win the ball, and we could have had a counter-attack there. Barsland with a good header. Ooh, that's a half-decent shot. Newlands probably had it covered. I think he might have been able to save it. Naranjo out to Prevel. Pavicic inside to Gel. Long ball to Rosema. Going to win it back. Very good touch there. He's a classy striker. I mean, Gel's a really good player, and I'm very, pleased with Gel. But Rosema, I was a little bit unsure with him because I couldn't find a good striker that wanted to come to us on loan. And then all of a sudden, I think I went to Inter Milan, and Rosema was there, and he was happy, and I was like, whoa. Good player, not what I really wanted. I wanted sort of a speed merchant advance forward. As we do concede a goal there before halftime, a little bit frustrating, bringing it back to 3-1 as I'm rambling. But yeah, I wanted a speed merchant. He had, I think, about 13 pace, 13 acceleration as well. So not really like a massively pacey striker. But he's just that good. He's actually really, really good. And if he wasn't at Inter Milan, I'd probably think about trying to buy him. But he'll be way too expensive. Rosema again. 18th goal of the season for him. Second goal here today as well. I mean, like I said, I thought we might be able to win this game. And, I was definitely not confident, but assured that my players could probably get the job done. Ravel seems like he's wasting a bit of time. Almost wish he'd just get the free kick in. Somehow it's gone in. He blasted it straight at the wall. It's deflected and gone in the back of the net for his first goal of the season. In typical Prevel fashion, he's managed to score an absolute... honestly, just a goal I've never seen before. I've never seen that goal scored. All right. Who do we bring on? Also, another thing, we are going to lose Hendricks. He will probably leave the club, which is a little bit, it's sad. It's sad. Yeah, we'll bring Jublovic on. Newlands with a good save there as well. I might even actually, let's pause that real quick. I want to take Prevel off tackle harder. Because Prevel, he's playing well today, but he's prone to an error. And he'll probably pick up a second yellow. Despite us being 5-1 up. So, just got to be careful. Just got to be careful. We'll bring another sub on. Let's go with Ngoi. I know Prevel's played well today. Oh, did not mean to do that. Let's go tackle harder on him as well. And I think we'll bring Santos on for Rosema. Give Santos a 15-minute run out as well. Maybe build up a little bit of match fitness for him. I mean, Jublovic not playing too well. Off the bench. I know he's off the bench, but, he's somewhat of our talisman. The Serbian. Is Jublovic... Is he Serbian or Montenegrin? I think he might be Montenegrin. Honestly, can't remember. It was that long ago that we actually signed him. I think he's been in the club for about 5 seasons now. This is our 7th. We got Gel coming forward yet again. Tackled, but wins the ball back. Crosses in. Dunt. Oh my god. What a terrible shot. That was absolutely dreadful from Dantas. He's like the best player we have on paper, but that was terrible. That could have been a really nice goal. We win the game, obviously. Dusseldorf also win. So they're up to 48 points, and we're still 1 point behind them, which is fine. Regensburg still to play, Hamburg still to play as well. So we'll see what happens. I'll join you guys back for the next game. I can't remember who it's actually against. Darmstadt. Okay, so they're a bit more of a difficult team. They're in 9th place, so I mean they've got bad goal difference at the moment, but they're mid-table, so they're respectable. And it's definitely not going to be as easy as that first one was. So I'll join you guys back for that lineup, and I'll skip forward the 16 days. All right, so we'll get into the lineup, but first of all, I want to mention one thing. Not too sure about this one as well. So Hendricks. I've always liked Hendricks. I never really thought... It's a hard one. I never really thought he would develop... I thought he would develop into a player, but he hasn't actually developed how I wanted to. I wanted him to get more pace about him, for his physicals to potentially become better than what they are at the moment. Didn't happen. Technicals are really good. I mean, his mentals have increased a lot, obviously, coming to the club. I think he was about just turned 19, maybe. 22 now. He's been here for 3 seasons. Contract is running out. He's also unhappy at the moment as well. I can't remember exactly how... I mean, apparently it's playing time, but I think it was something else. I don't think it was playing time. I think it had something to do with another player whinging about their playing time or something like that. Anyway, rambling on now. I was able to offer him a contract, so that's the contract that we've got him on at the moment. It's a weird one because it is so expensive. So expensive at 6.25k a week. And I got him on a 20 mil release clause as well, which is going to be very good, very beneficial for us. That's also going to potentially change his contract offer. Anyway, I'll finish that. It's something for me to think about. I don't know if I actually want to sign it. It's such a weird thing because there's another striker I'm looking at the moment from St. Pauli, who's 30 years old but very, very talented. He's only 190,000 transfer fee, but such a quality player. And I already had negotiations with him between this game and last game, and I definitely think we can get him. We can get him for probably around 7k per week, which is roughly the same that we're going to be paying there. Oh, it's such a tough one. I don't want to lose him because I feel like even if we do re-sign Hendricks, I feel like his value with this new contract will go pretty high. At least between like 3 and 7 million. I feel like it'll be somewhere in there, which is, it's good money. It's good money if we do decide to, sell him on in a year or two. Anyway, only change for the starting lineup here today. Actually, it's not even the starting lineup. It was literally Chimera for Hendricks because he was on the bench. Worth mentioning, Chimera is actually developing. He did pick up an injury. I've been playing him a little bit. He's got a really good contract as well, $450 per week from Uganda. He's just a solid player. We are training him to play centre mid. I think he's a good box to box. He's lacking, the defensive side of things, but attacking wise, long shots. I mean, strength again is also lacking. I like the look of him, so I think that's where we're gonna train him, and he might be the Jublovic replacement, at least on the bench anyway, because Jublovic's contract unfortunately is running out as well. So that'll be 3.7k off the wage bill. He's Montenegrin. I did mention that previously in the last game. It's sad, but this season hasn't been his best. He, of course, helped us to get promoted last season, which I was very, very happy with. Yeah. And starting lineup's exactly the same. Looking for another big performance today. If we do get a good performance here against Darmstadt, we will actually go up into that playoff promotion spot. Just going to praise the boys. Hopefully we can follow on. We are at home today as well, which is always good to see. Albeit we did actually lose our last home game. Hoping for a bit of improvement to our I say our home form. We've had one loss, and all the other games previous, I think the previous 4 or 5 games were wins, and of course some of those were home games as well. Yeah, it's kind of a weird feeling knowing that I am safe from relegation at least. But really, why are we giving a penalty like that away? Naranjo, just absolutely dreadful. Why are we doing stuff like that? It's not good. That's super frustrating. And again, maybe it's an intelligence. Newlands, I need to sign him. I need to sign him. He's the only goalkeeper in this whole series so far that has actually performed really well for me. I need him. And I'm going to look at signing him. He's still on a youth contract, I've noticed. We're not playing too well out there today. We have sort of turned it around a little bit at the end of the first half here. And unfortunately, they've actually put the ball in the back of the net. Might be a free kick. He might be offside. It was a good save from Newlands for the first one. And he actually was offside for that first save. Very good stuff. And somehow we're still in this match. I mean, realistically, it could be 2-0 already. All right, Barsland to Dantas. Long ball forward to Rosema. Back to Mbala. Good cross. And good finish by Pavicic. What a signing he's been this season. 15 goals. Absolutely incredible. Mbala with the assist as well on the other wing. And I said going into this season that the left wing position was a bit of an issue. And Pavicic, along with Hendricks as well. Hendricks played very well in the first half of the season. But yeah, Pavicic, just a really solid winger on both sides. Prevel scored his second goal, and it was an actual legit nice free kick. Fair play, lad. Fair play. Give him a little bit of a clap there. I said I was looking for a new left back, so he's heard that and he's started to do stuff. I mean, as long as he defends, that's all I care about. He actually heads a ball away there as well. And somehow we survive, although they still have the ball. Very solid attacking move. And it's still 2-0. Lovely. I told you, things are going really well for us at the moment. I mean, it could turn around here. Barsland with a nice block there as well. Gels one-on-one. No, he's not. He was nearly one-on-one. Mbala out wide to Pavicic. Tries to beat his man, but can't do it. Should get the ball back. Barsland inside to Dantas. Dos Santos. Dos Santos actually made the... the European Golden Boy top 50 shortlist. There might even be a penalty there as well. But yeah, he was on that. And I think Matus was on it as well. I think both of them. Or maybe it was only Matus. Either way, I can't remember. And it honestly doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, just something to mention. Also something to mention, as the highlight does finish there. Youth intake was absolutely dreadful. Absolutely terrible. So there we go. All right, Prevel getting forward here, inside to Gel. Not the greatest ball in the world, but Rosema does actually win it back, and then Dantas gives it away. Dantas is a weird one because he's a very good player. I know it's only his first season at the club, but I'm not convinced with him. Anyway, Rosema is going to beat the keeper, and that's an easy tap in for Rosema's 19th goal of the season. We're cooking at the moment. We're actually cooking, and I love it. It was annoying to lose that last game before the episode started because our form just has been incredible. Probably pause it here as well because I see they're coming forward in the background there. I might go Shiloh for Barsland. Shiloh is actually rated 3-star in that position. The wing-back defend role. Anyway, we win the ball back. Dos Santos coming forward out to Rosema. Mbala's going to go ahead of him. Oh, Mbala, finish that. Come on, man. That was a nice move. Nice little triangle there. I believe we're 3-0 up. Like I said, Newlands, 8 match rating. Love the guy. Love the guy. I want to bring him in. You know, here on a permanent basis. All right, Gel now goes back to Naranjo, who's coming forward into midfield, which is strange. Mbala beats his man. A little bit selfish there by Mbala. He does force a save, but I think that shot was always going wide. Lionson with a corner. Headed away, and Darmstadt do not concede a fourth yet. I'd love to keep a clean sheet, especially with the rating that Newlands has at the moment. Going to get that one as well. Rolls it out to Matus. Matus has turned it around. I think last episode Matus was very much off form, and he's turned it around massively. Just really doing what a proper ball-playing defender should. Mbala cutting inside. Brought down as well in the box. Might be hurt. He might be wasting time as well. It makes me love Mbala just a little bit more. Does win the penalty. He's a dangerous player. All right, Gel with the penalty. Oh, and it's saved as well. I guess that's even. That's fair. It's frustrating because I want Gel to score, but anyway, we've got a corner. Lionson again. And the keeper's going to grab that one. Perfectly fine. Approaching the end of the game, and we've played very, very well today. 15 shots, 9 on target, 3.29 XG. Things started off pretty bad, but yeah, there we go. 3-0 victory over Darmstadt. And I said going into this one that Darmstadt, you know, they're a good team. Solid mid-table team. No way. Look at that. We're into the automatic promotion spot ahead of Augsburg. And then Regensburg. We're all on 50 points, all three of us. But obviously, our goal difference is slightly better than Augsburg. Yeah, interesting, eh? I did not expect that this season. I honestly didn't. I mean, considering we got relegated, 3 years ago, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to make of this. It's kind of freaking me out a little bit. Support. He looks like he's actually gone into accomplished. Very, very good. I mean, I kind of... oh, look at that. Newlands, man of the match. 9 match rating. He's not that expensive either. He's 4-star current ability at the moment. Ooh, 875k release clause. Oh, that's tempting. I feel like if we have a half-decent budget next season, which we might not, we're 2.6 in the red at the moment, and we've still got another 2 months left of the season. How many games do we have left? What's that? 7 games. So 7 games, 2 months, plus an extra month on top of that. Or yeah, I guess kind of 2 months prior to... Actually, it'll only be like just after there. So it'll be 11 days after the end of May that we sort of get our proper budget and can go forward. So yeah, end of the season. Massive games. Massive. Regensburg, first of all, at home. And then Werder Bremen, who are currently top of the league with an 8-point gap. So they're looking pretty comfortable at the moment. Definitely the best team in the league. But I mean, Regensburg, 50 points as well. If we somehow manage to get up there, it's going to be a very, very tasty end of the season. And this next game actually here is massive. We've never beaten. We've lost every single time against Nuremberg. So I think I want to really beat them in this next game. Anyway, drop a like on the episode, guys. Absolutely smashing Chemnitz a 5-1, and then the solid victory 3-0, very respectable over Darmstadt as well. And yeah, we're up into the automatic promotion spots. I can't believe how well this season's actually going. And yeah, let me know what you think about Hendricks' contract as well. Very curious to see if you guys think he's worth it. He's also 22 years old now, so he will still develop a little bit, but he's pretty much, reached his threshold for how good he's, especially his physicals and stuff like that. They're not going to really get any better than they are. It's definitely lacking. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. As always, subscribe to the channel and take it easy, and goodbye.